Hello and welcome to Consulting Conversations with Kris and Katie. I am Katie, the founder of Elevate Online, joined today by Kris, the founder of Evergreen Leadership, and together we created Leap to help others start and grow their consulting businesses swiftly, smartly, and with support. So Kris and I were talking before this, and I mentioned to her that at this point, 5 years into consulting, I really can't imagine why a company would not want to engage with an independent consultant. Like, it just doesn't cross my mind, like the need to justify it. Because I've met so many brilliant consultants over the past years where I'm just like, why wouldn't a company want them on their team, to pull them in for whatever engagement that they need? But as you start your consulting business, and even as you're approaching and talking to potential clients, there might come the time when you have to justify why would a company choose to work with you as an independent consultant rather than work with an agency, maybe a larger consulting firm, or even potentially they have the option of hiring someone to fill this position instead of looking to fill it with someone who's independent. So Kris, we know there are so many reasons we could talk for a whole hour-long podcast about why people should, but what do you think are some high-level reasons that a company should and choose to engage with an independent consultant for some of those other options that are out there?
Absolutely. And I do think you need to get grounded in these so that you go into the marketplace with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in a space of offering change management, and I was there at a pivot point where mostly the large firms offered that.
Huh.
And I was kind of an anomaly of a small firm offering that. But what I noticed was that when you hire me, or you hire Katie McNamee, or you hire any one of the other people in our peer groups, you tend to get direct service from the person that is the subject matter expert. When you hire an agency, when you hire a firm, you're going to get that more senior, that more experienced, that thought leader, that subject matter expert is going to come in and make the sale. And guess what? They disappear. And then they hire lower level, lower skilled people at a lower price to deliver the project. So the fact that you get us and you get us really vested, because our reputation hangs on this engagement. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it well. So that's really, really important. The question then becomes why would I pay for a consultant instead of an employee? So Katie, what are your thoughts on why consultants might fit the bill a little bit better than an employee in some situations?
Right. And it definitely will depend on each client's unique situation. But if they might have just, a specific need for a specific amount of time, what's great about bringing a consultant in is that they can get that just in time help for a period versus like if you're bringing an employee on, that's a much larger commitment. And in addition, when you are bringing an employee on, you have benefits, you have the onboarding process, et cetera. Whereas a consultant, you don't have to do that when you engage with them. So I would say that's definitely one reason that people can consider. What else, Kris, do you think might be a reason people choose to engage with consultants?
Well, the thing that I see is, and it behooves us as consultants to keep our skills cutting edge, is as I work with employers to skill up their workforces, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
For somebody to learn something new, figure out how to make it happen in-house. And so you can hire a consultant that comes in with the exact skills you need.
Yep.
And they can work with your employees to help get them to that point. But if it's going to take 6 months or a year or longer to skill up your employees to get to that place you need right now, you may not have the luxury of that time. Right. And how better to learn something than to watch somebody that's already got that skill and expertise to do it and do it by their side.
Yeah.
So I think there's that ability to just jumpstart the learning curve. Definitely. And that's important in today when skills change quickly and you've got to do something really, really fast. So we think there are lots of reasons that it's good to hire an independent consultant. And if you are an independent consultant or thinking about being an independent consultant and you'd like to access some of our Leap resources, you can do that by going here.